Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming to you guys a little bit late in the evening. The sun is going down right here where I live in Texas, and I wanted to shoot this a little bit earlier, but I'm on that back to school shopping, school supply type, gig. So I had to get out a little bit earlier and get some school supplies. My kids have been in for a week, but some of them are in high school now, middle school, and the supply list is not set. So we have to go and get the supplies that the teachers are requesting. So, but while I was out shopping, I wanted to look in the TJ Maxx and Marshalls. If you have any of those in your area, I wanted to look at some different, in their beauty section to see, what kind of things I can find. I was definitely in the market for some new makeup brushes because mine are like a hot mess, like pitiful. Like my makeup brushes are starting to look real sorry. So when it comes to my eye brushes and things like that, I tend to give them a really bad beating. So I was kind of looking for some makeup brushes and some face brushes, foundation brushes, some blush brushes, just different things that I could find to kind of up the game a little bit in my brush collection. So I came across not only the brushes, but I also came across some other really amazing finds that I want to share with you, and that kind of were a little bit of a, finding something that I felt like would be not only, good for me in the beauty type arena, but also work for my family too. So the first thing that I want to share with you, because I also found some, and I kind of got to, piece things together for you. The first thing that I found in that section is, this is Organia, the whole She Balm Argan Balm. It's for all skin types, and it's kind of like a type of balm. It really doesn't have a real big smell. I like to use this on, so you could tell that, and see we've hit pan on it. We like to use this, just in the winter time, but also, when we have dry hands and stuff like that. Especially one of my little boys has really bad cuticles, and so we like to put this on his cuticles, and he carries this actually in his backpack, so it keeps him from kind of messing with his cuticles and picking his cuticles. But it really comes in handy because he can pack it in his backpack, and he can use it whenever he feels as though his hands are getting dry, and just stick it right back in his backpack. So that this was like $2.99 at TJ Maxx, and this came out of their beauty section. I thought this was a really good deal, and like I said, this has now been we've been using this for a while, but I wanted to share it with you. This probably has been, let's see, I bought this maybe about 4 months ago, and this is where it is now, which is something I absolutely am so glad that we definitely have hit pan, but it's definitely something that works for my family. The next thing that I got in the beauty section of Marshalls was that I had saw another YouTuber, and I will link her YouTube down below, and she has like the most beautiful white teeth, and I was like, okay, what is this girl using? First, are her teeth like professionally whitened, or is she doing something at home to whiten her teeth? So she kind of does these TJ Maxx Marshalls hauls type videos, and so she kind of hit me to this natural activated charcoal spearmint flavored toothpaste, and I thought I'm never gonna find that in my TJ Maxx. So this is organic, and yes, the toothpaste is black. If you could tell, if you could see right here, it's black, and it's kind of a little bit frightening to use at first, but I have to say, after a couple of uses, this is some good stuff. And it does taste like mint, and it does wash off really well. First, when you first start using it though, your teeth are black, so that's the kind of shocker that we get when we first start. But all the boys were just excited to use this, but we definitely think that it's worth your money. I think the toothpaste was $5.99. But you can only use it once a day. You cannot use this at every brushing. We kind of use it at night, since it's not going to be, we're going to just be sleeping, and it's not anything else going to touch our teeth. But you have to have repeated uses in order to see this be very effective. They also have like a powder to go with this, and so the powder You just sprinkle a little bit on your toothpaste and you're good to go. But this is something that we're excited about using, and hopefully, you know, my boys, they already think my teeth are white, but I always say you can always give yourself another push, you know, to be your best self. So I am definitely excited about this. And we're gonna go on to the makeup part, because there were a few makeup things that I found. And guys, never underestimate your TJ Maxx and your Marshalls, just because you can find some very high-end makeup at your TJ Maxx or Marshalls for very low prices, and it just be that it may not have sold fast enough in Sephora or Ulta or some of these other mainstream department stores. So it goes to a store such as Marshalls or TJ Maxx or even Ross, if you have one of those in your area. It goes there and then it's priced down, so it's actually going to be somebody's lucky day, because a lot of those palettes can be very expensive, being that they can be run $50-$60 for a palette. I said recently on a video when I did for Makeup Revolution, I did a look on a video, and I used a Makeup Revolution palette that was like $7. Makeup Revolution is very, very affordable, and I used that particular brand, and I came up on this palette right here by Makeup Revolution. It's called Affirmation. There are 32 shades in this palette. There are some definitely some, you know, warm colors, but there are also some cool shades in here, and I just absolutely love the color payoff that Makeup Revolution has. This was actually, let's see, $5.99 for this Makeup Revolution palette. I'll show you the colors here, and I absolutely adore this palette, and I know that I'll get a lot of use out of this palette. There are 32 shades in here, and I'm really, really excited about this. I was like really excited when I saw this at Marshalls. I got this at Marshalls just this past weekend, and like I said, this was $5.99. Like I said, don't underestimate what these stores can offer you when it comes to your makeup or when it comes to the beauty section, because there are a lot of high-end products in that section. Things by Lancome, things by Elizabeth Arden. There's just some very nice products that probably just didn't sell. It's no different than from, like, if you're at World Market or one of those places that, you know, sell high-end like food products, or it just didn't sell and now it's just at a lower end type of store that's just going to offer it to the public at a different price, a more affordable price, I guess, for, you know, for people who cannot pay for it at those high prices, which keeps it very fair for me. So I'm excited to use that. Another palette that I found, this one was $4.99. This is the Pro Glow Face Palette by Paris Hilton. I was pretty excited to see this. Can you believe this thing was $4.99? There's a Glimmer, there's a Stellar, there's a Daydream, and there's Extra in this palette. And it looks like this. It's a highlighter palette. It's an 8-color highlight. If you notice that it kind of has this little ombre effect right here, and I definitely can see myself wearing all 4 of these. I was pretty excited to see this. I just like the different things that the palette offers, and the fact that this was $4.99. I got this at Marshalls. I want to say I got this past weekend, and I was pretty excited to find this. And you always want to have things that will be in your arsenal, things that you can reach for that, you know, are not your same old things, but things that will give you the power of the high-end product. And being that, you know, I just want to open it up. I told you guys my channel is really focused a lot on drugstore products, but I also want you guys to know that stores like this carry those high-end products for the drugstore price. So this is something I was really excited to kind of talk to you guys about this today. And the last piece of makeup I got was this face powder compact, and this is by MAC Studio, and I just think that the colors are really nice. And I mean, I probably will wear all of these colors. And guys, never think that this is only just blush. I pull a lot of these colors, especially some of these more matte shades down here without the sparkle. I will pull a lot of these into my crease and use them that way. So I don't want you to think that it can only be used for one purpose. there's a recent palette I got. Some of my students, my babies, got me a Sephora gift card for the end of the school year, and I had not used that gift card. So I wanted something that I saw, but I actually got 2 Sephora gift cards, and I wanted to get something that I normally probably wouldn't buy on my own, but I'll share that in another video, which I absolutely adored when I ordered it, and it works so well. So that was a high-end product, but that was not something that I would actually purchase on my own, but it was actually a gift from my babies, which I adore them. But this was actually $4.99. I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. I mean, look at this. You get 9 different shades, and this is gorgeous. I would wear every single color right here. This color right here could even be used as an inner corner highlight, or even at the brow, underneath the brow bone. These 2 could be crease colors. This could also be a crease color. I mean, this palette just does a lot for me, and I was so quick to grab it and pick it up and take it home. Now, moving on to face brushes. I'm like went crazy in the department with face brushes. So I really don't care, you know, what brand it is, as long as it's serving its purpose and I like it. And like I said, I have not shopped for face brushes in so long, so I'm excited, especially when I saw this one. This is by Pro. This is a blush brush by True Beauty. This is a Pro blush brush by True Beauty, and it has really good bristles. It helps sculpt, lift, and shape your favorite features. You can use this with wet, dry, or liquid blushes and powders. And this is synthetic and nylon bristles, and I am just like in love. And this one was actually $3.99. I love big brushes. I don't know, I think maybe I'm just addicted to the bigger brushes. I just love the polished look that it gives once you're done. This could be for blush, this could be for under eye, you know, locking in your under eye concealer. This could be used for so many different purposes. And then I found another one by the same brand, and this is actually a foundation brush. And I have many foundation brushes, some by Sigma, some by Morphe. They're just different ones. I even have a beautiful one by Tarte, a kabuki brush that once again was a gift, but it was a high-end brush. And those kind of brushes, I do put a lot of take care into them, because they're brushes that cost a good piece. So it's good to take care of them and wash them and make sure they're in good health. And you know, that's another thing. When you have these brushes, make sure that you're washing them. My brushes probably get a wash about once every 2 weeks maybe. I probably could do a better job than that, but they get a wash about once every 2 weeks. Make sure you're not soaking them in water, just because some of the handles are wooden and they will get weak over time and get destroyed, and it's probably not the most bacteria safe to soak them. So make sure that you just take good care of them. And I can definitely show you some things that I do. I actually just use Johnson's baby shampoo to clean, baby wash to clean my brushes. So just keep that in mind when you're cleaning brushes. Another thing that I found was this brush right here by Castrell. It's a professional smoothing foundation brush. This brush also could be used in doing a little bit of contour work around your cheeks, your chin, your nose. This brush was actually just $1. Check that out, $1. Beautiful brush. Cannot wait to add this to my collection. In love. Another set of brushes that I found, these were $5.99, and this is also by this brand, Castrell, and absolutely love. These are contour and highlight brush set. Love the color, because I'm a pink girl. Even my classroom is hot pink, black and white. So love this color here, and it is just really nice. There's a multitasking buff brush in here, which you can do a variety of things. There's also an angled contour brush in there, and it's a highlighter brush in there as well. So you definitely got a little bit. This right here is a stippling brush. You definitely have a little bit of variety in here, so I definitely think that if you find a set like this, you absolutely love it. Cannot wait to try these brushes in my collection. I even noticed that it matches my nails, so cannot wait for that. As far as my last brush set that I found, which was this weekend, this one was $7.99, and this is by Ellen Tracy, and I love the color. Here I am again with this pink and this rose gold type metal that it has here. And this is a complete complexion collection for everyday beauty. I like this because even for our non, makeup lovers, or just, you know, are makeup lovers that, you know, don't want to put a lot of time into doing the makeup process, I like the fact that they put the names of the makeup applications right here on the very bottom of the brush. It kind of guides you. So you have complexion, foundation, blending fan, and I use this very not so often, but I do give this a try when I'm doing a highlight on my cheeks. And then you have a bronze brush, and then you have a highlighting brush. So never just think that, you know, you'll never understand which brush goes for which or what are you doing with it, because this right here is super cute because it tells you where to put the brush or what it's going to be used for. So I love this, absolutely love this. And just to have the names on it just works for many different reasons, So I have two more things that I want to share with you before I get off of here for the night. And the other thing is I found a cleaning mat for my brushes by Beauty Concepts, and I absolutely love this. This is a brush cleaning mat. This cleaning mat cost me $4.99. And you can actually, let me tell you why. I normally wouldn't fall for anything like this, but the thing that I really like about this mat is that it has suction cups on the back, and you can suction this to your sink, like inside your sink, and you can just, you know, roll the brush in there and get it all clean instead of holding it in your hand and just, you know, rubbing the brush on the mat in your hand, which keeps slipping out of your hand. I thought that was pretty cool that it had the suction. So it begins by suctioning the mat to it, and then you can start scrubbing. You add a generous amount of soap to the mat, and then you rinse, and then you're good to go. You dry the mat off, and then you're good to go. And I absolutely love this color. So I'll be doing a underneath my bathroom counter is terrible. It's terrible. So under there, I'm going to be doing a redo of my bathroom counter underneath. I'll do some before pictures and after pictures and a blog post. It won't be this in the video, but it will be a blog post, and you can see how I'm going to kind of set up my life, you know, in my beauty section underneath my bathroom counter. I have the most bathroom space, and under my section is the worst. So that says a lot. But this was $4.99, and this is a cleaning mat. My last thing is that now that school has started, sometimes I bring beauty products with me to work rather than me just kind of stuffing them in my purse and they get lost in, you know, in abyss. I have gotten me a beauty bag, and this beauty bag is like $3. And I got this beauty bag, and I love the little face right here because it's just for beauty products or whatever you want to put in here. But I like the space, super cute. I don't need a lot, you know, just some few little things I can put in here, and I can throw it into my school bag, and then the day is done. So I am absolutely excited that you guys got to spend a little time with me and check out my TJ Maxx haul, and definitely bringing you, you know, I'm trying to stick to my schedule and bring you guys your content on Mondays and Fridays. So far, so good. The school year has not started yet. I start on August the 27th. I am getting a little bit of anxiety, but I'm sure that's just all in the butterflies of my students, you know, being with them daily and growing with them and seeing them and teaching them and nurturing them. So definitely excited about that. If you have a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls in your area, get there and use some of these products because they are definitely worth it, especially at that low cost, at that low price. I am getting ready to clean up this mess, and I have to go write a blog post and get ready. I'm actually off of work tomorrow, but get ready to get my boys ready for school. And I definitely can't wait to be with you guys again until we meet again. Until next time, see you guys later. Bye.